Hey guys, Deathrink here, and today's video is going to be about the vampires in Seraph of the End and how their hierarchy is structured, why there are different classes, and how the demons work within the vampire ranks. Please note, I'm not all the way caught up, so I will be sparingly using wiki definitions, fact-checked through the Viz manga itself. Now let us start with the lesser vampires for the first part of this analysis. Lesser vampires are those who don't drink the blood of a human for the sake of their own humanity. Newly turned vampires can survive off the blood of the one who turned them, but this will only work for a limited amount of time. However, when I was reading, I didn't notice any animosity from the progenitors towards the lesser vampires. Now to go back to the earlier point, if you don't drink the blood of a human to complete the full transformation of a vampire, you still age like a human. Example is Mika. Now let us talk about regular vampires and the progenitors. Let's start this with the elite progenitors. They are the vampires that are turned by other nobility within the vampire ranks. There are strength tiers such as 7th progenitors, 2nd progenitors, and stuff like that basically. Let's use an example, Crowley versus Foyola. Crowley was supposedly a 13th progenitor and Foyola is a 10th. Crowley one-shots Foyola because he is a 7th progenitor. This is because he drank the blood from a higher ranking vampire, the same one that fostered Farid. To be exact, a 2nd progenitor. So if a human drinks the blood from a 7th progenitor, they will become a 13th progenitor. It's stuff like that that kind of makes it, to be blunt, a vampire style dick measuring contest. Let's just get the lamest vampires out of the way. Grunts. They are just vampires. They're turned by regular vampires that aren't progenitors. That's it. I don't know what you're expecting, they're lame. Now I want to talk about the Seraph gene and the Mika trait. This will mostly be wiki, at least for the Mikhail trait, since I am not caught up enough to have completely known about said trait, and I apologize if that upsets anyone. So for right now, I'm going to cover it with the wiki, and if it's wrong later on, after I catch up, I will make a correction video about it. Basically, the trait of the Mikhail is about the legend of the first vampire, which we know to be true because of what happens to a certain Hiragi, which I'm not going to spoil for anyone who hasn't read the series yet. But Mikhail is an alias to refer to a specific kind of vampire named and possibly created by the 2nd progenitor known as Saito, some of which have the Seraph gene. Now this part about the Seraph gene I will give my interpretation of. From my own understanding, it's the gene that allows one to be an angel. Examples are Ichiro and Mika. They are both born in the Hyakuya sect. The Hyakuya sect is experimenting on said gene to gain control of the trumpets of God. This is their goal so they can resurrect the dead. We know this to be an actual fact because we see Gurren do it, and he kills all life on the planet. All human life. This is important to the vampires because demons are necessary to possess the angels. Once the angels possessed in the human body via the black demon blades, they are able to control them just like anything else. That is why humans and demons are such threats. Now let's get into what demons are. Demons are a form of vampire that exists beyond basic normal vampires. Here are some named ways to turn into a demon: time, bloodthirst, and removing of the heart. These are important because they all cause the vampire to die in unnatural ways, and some of them are natural, like bloodthirst and time. This causes them to basically turn into a demon, emitting a very loud wail that basically signifies them becoming demons. There are also other kinds of demons like Maharu Hiragi, a human that fused with a demon to become Kurskir. Also another type of demon infection called Namanari. Think of Yuichiro's infection of Ashiramara, where he is half demon, turning quickly into a full-fledged demon. These demons are often sealed inside of swords that allow humans to be on the same level of vampires. They are basically the black cursed blades that basically Yuichiro, Yoichi, Shinoa, and the other people in the Black Imperial Army use. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The next video will be on Shirio Fujimoto from Blue Exorcist, featuring a good friend of mine named Flo. Death Crank out. Peace.